What's up, friends? SkullCrusher back with this time some nightly map clearing. Not with SkullCrusher though, with our Captain Skull account. Tuesday, May the 2nd, or Tuesday, what am I saying? Wow. Wednesday, May the 2nd, 2018, and it's boom time. So, I think before we start things off, we need to take a look at these statues. Because in order to do things correct, yo, Krusty Co Commander, what's up, man? Just getting ready for some nightly map clearing, this time with my Captain Skull account, my secondary account. I also do have a third account, which is SkullCrusher 2S, but that's pretty much my baby account. I'm only level 30 on that account, so I'm still trying to grow it and get things going. So awesome, man. Here we have our full disco. Can you do Zukas? Absolutely, man. We're gonna put on a show tonight. So I've got the Zukas already loaded. Brick or bullet? I think I'm gonna switch things up. Awesome. We just got private bullet on this account to level 8. So let's load Sergeant Brick. Fantastic. I can do Zukas with both brick and bullet, but I am a fan, I think, with brick a little bit more. So we are at 730 victory points to start things off, and I really haven't touched this map in about a day and a half, and that's because I really wanted things to kind of pop up and just kind of linger, so I could put on a heck of a show for the map clearing session. And so far, so good. So I think we are going to start things off with Mr. Dr. Terror. Now we are full boost. We do have the Zukas loaded. And even though we could essentially just drop, I'm still learning Zukas. Haha, I like watching people do it. Helps me learn right on, Krusty Co. Well, I'm not going to consider myself a master, but I do consider myself pretty darn good at it. So if you are first starting to work with Zukas, Dr. Terror is an excellent place to start with. It's just awesome. As the stages progress, it's going to get harder and harder, and then your Zuka skills are going to need to be that much more on point, because you're timing with your smokes and your flares, and then of course you're spacing with your smokes. You don't want any smoke gaps. Sometimes those Zukas will spread out. So the first thing we're going to do here, Krusty Co, is we are just going to clear whatever mines potentially are going to be in our way. Perfect. And then next thing you want to do, I'm just going to move my face up there so we can see the casualty or the number count on the landing crafts as well. Next, we're going to grab our flare, and we're going to flare the landing, and we're going to flare it very tight to the left there. And then very slowly, about a second or two apart, we're going to launch our landing crafts. And the reason why you want to wait about a second or two apart is because you want to give them time to bunch together. So now that we've reached the end of the point, I'm going to probably flare directly in front of that sniper, let them stay together. I'll throw my first smoke and then launch brick. You always want to launch your hero a little bit after you launch all of your Zukas to give the hero time to catch up, because depending on what you plan on doing, now I'm going to drop 2 smokes to my next flare point. That's okay that the flamethrower hit us there. This is only stage 1 Dr. Terror. And then once you have your secondary flare, which will be your flare point, you always want to drop 2 smokes just to cover your Zukas. Sometimes the spread can be very big. And look at that, man. Boom goes the dynamite. This is only stage 1, so things will get more technical as we do progress. Ooh, intel on the first stage. I like it. I think that deserves a sip from our friend. Sugar-free Red Bull. Not sponsored. I just love this drink. It's absolutely delicious. Okay, so intel on stage 1. Boom. Perfect. So we're going to keep with the Zukas, and we're going to go back into stage 2. So once again, Krusty Co, we're going to keep to the same. Oh, I got to close that. That might get in my way a little bit. We're going to keep to the same attack plan. So I'm first going to look for any mines that might potentially get in my way. I don't see any. Perfect. I'm then going to directly flare my landing and once again launch my Zukas. And as I launch them, I am going to launch them about 1 to 2 seconds apart, just to give them time to bunch together. And when the first of the Zukas reach the flare point, I will directly flare to my next flare point. Brick will get caught up. We'll flare directly almost west of the core bridge. Sometimes you can't always get it in one smoke, so you want to make sure that they can cover all the Zukas. So 65 and I have 43 levels. Has no defense. Yeah, my main account has no defense either, Krusty. I'm still building it. I only have the one sniper tower, and that's essentially all I am. Oh, excuse me. Red Bull's going right through me. Perfect. Okay, so look at that. Intel on stage 2 as well. That's awesome. So definitely trying to keep the accounts, keep them building. Eventually, you know, it'd be awesome if I can get to a point where I can have 5 accounts and just make my own 5-man task force and, you know, push myself to the leaderboard and just call myself the Skull Army. 1 man, 1 army. Dun, dun, dun. That's pretty selfish, though. I like booming with others. It does make things pretty interesting. Okay, Dr. Terror, stage 3. We are sending it, guys. So once again, we are sticking to the all Zukas as per Mr. Krusty Co's request, and I love taking requests, so I want to honor that. So I'm just going to try to clear whatever mines that potentially might get in my way. And then we're going to launch the Zukas about 1 to 2 seconds, a landing craft apart. When the first Zukas start reaching the flare point, we will flare directly to our next flare point, except this time we're going right to our kill spot. Before we reach the mortars, I will drop smoke and brick, and it should just be a clean, straight path right to that kill spot. Double smoke. And we should be able to keep all the Zukas in line. Fantastic. We are going to directly flare the core, activate battle orders. We're going to shock early just because we are boosted to craziness. And I mean, with the critter reduction cost for the gunboat energy, I probably could have thrown about 8 or 9 of them prior to the shocks just to keep things exciting, which will essentially make the Zuka hits much easier this week with the reduced critters costs for gunboat energy. What an awesome idea, Supercell. Right on for that. Okay, so we didn't even lose any casualties, and we are going to send it right back into stage 4. And we are going to stick with the all Zuka, except this time I could go the long way. Yeah, you know what? I think we are going to go the long way. We're going to have a little fun with this. So, first thing I'm going to do is I want to end up placing the Zukas as to where these 2 mortars are. So, I'm going to drop 2 artillery. They're touching, so it should be able to bust them both up. It did, fantastic. We will throw a critter bomb next, a critter bomb, cryo bomb, my bad. We want to clear those mines that will be in range of our Zukas, and we're going to stick with the same technique here. 2, 3, and we wait. Looks like I got my last boat to launch, perfect. And now this time, we're going to go all the way up here. And as my Zukas, sorry guys, I'm just plugging the charger back in here. I do not want the battery to cut short on me. So even though we launched Brick that much later after the Zukas there, Krusty Co, you're going to see it doesn't take that much longer, you know, for her to get caught up. And we're, whoa, my bad. I totally forgot about that rocket launcher. Thank God we have the troop health. If I didn't have that troop health boosted, I think that would be sure death. So I got sloppy there, Krusty. We got to remember, we are human when we play this game, and we do make mistakes. But to be good at this game, you mustn't make a mistake. It's going to happen. I don't like that flare point. We're going to drop one more in the center there because I think we will have some peak at the top. So I hope this one smoke drop is going to be enough there because some of them will be peaking. Yeah, okay, so I am definitely going to shock early. Looks like we did lose some Zukas, but it should be enough to finish the core. Fantastic. So stage 4, boom goes the dynamite. Remember guys, we are doing Dr. Terror. Not too exciting, but if you are learning the AZ, all Zuka, it does make things interesting. Perfect, Krusty Co. So then you should be able to relate exactly the same then essentially. If you do apply the same techniques, I mean, if you see how much gunboat energy that I still have when my troops are in position, when I'm hitting the core, it's a lot of gunboat energy. you know, enough for like 3, 4, 5 shocks at a time, while also being able to throw all those critters. But the Tri Boost does help because it's reduced gunboat energy cost. So stage 5, I think we're going to try to be a little bit more risky on this one. So we're just going to clear the mines there, and then this time we're still going to keep to the same landing pattern. We're going to launch the Lazookas 1 to 2 seconds apart, give them time to bunch together. So I find when you're working with AZ, we're going to be in range of that machine gun, so I will drop a smoke early. When you are working with AZ, I think what most people find difficult when they are just learning it is, I'm going to keep brick with it. Okay, that landing was perfect. Uh-oh, we're going to have some that might gap. Is the landing. The landing makes all the difference when it comes to using AZ, because if you do not let them bunch together and get nice and tight, the walk will get sloppy, things will get out of control, and before you know it, you're going to lose all your Zookas before you even make it to the core. And look at that. So we got it good. That was a good landing. I still had a few casualties. I don't think I should have had any casualties, but it happens. Dun, dun, dun. So it looks like no intel, but stage 5, down and out. So 7 Zooka casualties. That's not bad, actually. That is not bad at all. I gotta be prepared this time. Water, Red Bull, check. Replicators are just getting warmed up. Get ready for some pain. Dr. Terror, my man, the only pain coming your way is right back at you. So, oh, I got to keep this guy going again. 1 second here, guys. Got the background going for me as well to keep things a little entertained. Okay, so Dr. Terror, stage 6, we are sending it. And, ooh, I like this. I should remember it because I did this early morning with SkullCrusher. We were rocking the RZCM, which was a really, really fun time. And I think we're going to throw one more cryo bomb. So this time, we're going to have to land under smoke. And the trick about landing under smoke is you throw your smoke, you land about 2 or 3 Zookas, and then you launch your next smoke. But that was a really, really bad... Ooh. And looks like we just lost a couple there, so not bad at all. So we're going to throw one more smoke to give them a little bit of time, and we're going to flare directly above that rocket launcher there. So it looks like I still have 2 boats of Zookas left, but too late. The damage has been done. We have to keep pushing unless I retreat. And I'm not a big fan of retreating unless the gold reserves are very low. So next we're going to flare directly beside that building damage masterpiece. I think we can do this. 2 more smokes. 1, 2. Perfect. So now we're going to activate battle orders. We're just going to move out. So remember, guys, we were a little sloppy here off the beginning. We did not land 2 crafts of Zookas. And I'm going to shock early because there's so much going on around. And I want to make sure we can get this. So 1, 2, perfect. Boom goes the dynamite. That's what I'm talking about. And we got the large crystal on stage 6. You got to remember, Dr. Terror is always generous on stage 6. So whether if you're a new player, you know, been playing for a year, or, you know, an experienced veteran that's been playing for 3 or 4 years. How far did I make it on Mega Crab? Oh, that's right, I'm not on SkullCrusher. If I was on SkullCrusher, I'd just go to high scores and show you. But I did not try very hard on this account right here. So on the Captain Skull account, I definitely could have pushed a lot further. So do not judge me for this, Krusty, because I did not try very hard with the Captain Skull account. So Captain Skull, I only pushed to stage 40 there. As you can see, it's only like 3,265 in Canada. So I didn't try very hard. I think 1 or 2 nights I just went hard with it and I got as far as I could and just left it, and then pretty much forgot about it. And then I didn't do it on Saturday. Then I pushed again on Sunday with him. So if I kept up with SkullCrusher, I probably would have made it to stage 70. But speaking of which, SkullCrusher account is my main account, and that's the one I tried to push hard on. I ended up making it to stage 71. So March 2018 Mega Crab, stage 71. April 2018 Mega Crab, stage 71. So I got to the same stage, Krusty, and check this out. March, I placed 42nd in Canada, but April, I placed 115. So same stage, different month, which tells me that more people are playing because Mega Crab just gets the Boom Beach players involved. I mean, if you like Mega Crab, if you like Boom Beach, I mean, it's just like an event that you just live for. Like, I'm already getting all rattled up with the task force because we're looking forward to this month's Mega Crab. We call it either Mega Savage or Mega Skull, because in my, oh, I can just go to my task force. What am I talking about? So there you go. As you can see there, Krusty. So Savage took the lead for the task force, made it to stage 74. I myself, stage 71. So I won for the task force for March. Savage won for April. And we're looking forward to May to get the Mega Savage or Mega Skull. Right on. Why does that say you can support? I do not take donations. Once again, I try to re-edit the live stream bot there, just so if anybody did subscribe, I'd be able to see it on the screen, because that did not happen to me for the last 2 live streams. And I like giving the shout outs when I get the support. So once again, if anybody is watching and they do like the Boom Beach content that SkullCrusher is providing, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show SkullCrusher a little support. So right on, and thank you. Alright, so guys, we got stage 7 right over here to send it on, and we are still sticking with the AZ. Once we finish off with Dr. Terror, I think we are going to smash right into some player bases. So I'm pretty excited about that. I hope you guys are too. We will crush the player bases, yeah. Yeah, we will. Okay, so, ooh, look at this tight cluster over here. I think we will land here and just go straight up. So I'm going to use some gunboat energy. I think finish off a machine gun and a flamethrower there to open up my kill spot. Ooh, saw him into the third, 3, 4, what? 4 artillery? That's some beefed up machine gun and flamethrower. That's what happened when you don't scout and you just send it. You just kind of assume that, you know, 2 artillery and a barrage will be enough to get the job done, but it's not. You're just like, oh my god. There goes my, it was Emma, by the way, that mentioned you just met. Yeah, man, I absolutely freaking love that. I actually did a video just to say thank you to Zedmont, because I'm a big fan of his live streams. And not necessarily live streams. He does do more videos than live streams. He did do live streams for the Mega Crab. But for 3 weeks in a row, he's been doing Save the Core. And after I saw his first video, I was just like, yo, I can do that. And I've been commenting pretty much on every single one of his Save the Core videos for the last 3 weeks. And at the same time, I've been saying, you know, I've done the challenge myself. You know, if you have the time, you know, please check out my channel. You know, I'd really appreciate it. And I think he has gone to my channel and he's watched my Save the Core videos. And I was just like shocked when he was like, yo, SkullCrusher, I gave you a shout out in my latest vid. And then I didn't even know at the time, so like he made the comment saying that he gave me a shout out even before I knew he gave me a shout out. And I was just like, holy smokes. And to be honest with you too, Krusty, like I ended up getting, I think, six or seven subscribers that day as well, which I know does not sound like a lot. And it's not when you're looking at guys like, you know, Zedmont and Chicken and, you know, Cosmic Duo and Crazy Turtle and, you know, even Shish Kebabber's getting up there too. I just checked his channel out. He was up to like 175 subs, I think. So, you know, he's still getting them up there too. And, you know, SkullCrusher just hitting 50. I'm so happy with that. And I'm so happy that Zedmont reached out to me and gave me a shout out. And totally, it was because of him that I was able to get those subscribers that day. And, you know, my whole purpose of this is, you know, I want to be able to put a live stream out almost either every day or every other day. You know, if I can twice a day, then I will, just to showcase my gameplay and just to show you guys what SkullCrusher is all about, and at the same time, you know, build a following, build a fan base, build an audience, and then eventually get to a point where, you know, I can do videos with, you know, potentially Zedmont or Chicken or Crazy Turtle, and just, you know, I love this game so much, and it's crazy what Supercell has done with it, and I think there's a really a lot of good Boom Beach players out there and Boom Beach YouTubers out there. Yeah, you said that, man. So I'm so happy that, like, the fact that I'm still trying to grow my audience and my fan base, and it just, like, my live stream was suggested to you on your YouTube. So I mean, that tells me that, you know, people are watching and I am doing something right here. So it's all about putting on a show and keeping you guys entertained. You know, I could just make videos with no sound, no commentary. I like the commentary. I think it keeps things interesting. And, you know, just that's what I started to do. I just made videos, op hits, Dr. Terror speedruns, no commentary, and just music in the background. And I was getting, like, you know, 1 view like a week, or, you know, 2 views 2 weeks, and just wasn't working. And I've come to realize that, you know, the live streams, exactly, Krusty Go, we all got to start somewhere. Speaking of which, man, I'm going to sub back to you after I'm done this live stream. You know, like I said, I'm still building my audience, so, like, I appreciate the support that I am getting from absolutely anyone. from with regards to the gamers watching on YouTube. So, you know, I think I looked at your channel earlier. I didn't hit the subscribe button, so I do apologize. But I'm definitely going to throw that support back at you, man. And SkullCrusher will show you some love, dude. Alrighty, so enough with the rambling about the subscribers and the support and the Boom Beach YouTubers. Let's get into some player bases. So we got Captain Dan. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to start attacking. I'm not a big fan of scouting, especially when we're going full boost. Ooh, we got a shield generator over here, and we got a SEMO. I love the SEMO, and I hate the SEMO. It's got its pros, and it's definitely got its cons. So we are just gonna clean up some of these mines along the way here. Perfect. Would you guys look at that? And now we are gonna flare land, and I think the rocket launcher, ooh, no, that one rocket launcher will be in range. So we're gonna flare land, and we're gonna drop smoke. And I was saying the key with dropping smoke is you've got to drop your smoke, then you've got to drop out 2 or 3 landing crafts of Zookas. And see, I'm getting sloppy with my next smoke because, as you can see, they are spacing. But I have launched 2 smokes and successfully landed all the Zookas underneath. So I do drop brick when I am launching the smoke landing, and I'm going to flare directly above that cannon there. So we're still sitting on about 130 gunboat energy, you know, 123, 115, so we're still doing pretty well. I've got to get the Zookas into position with about, you know, 40, oh crap, the SEMO. The SEMO, shock, shock, shock. I hate that freaking son of a gun. So now we are going to go, uh-oh. Ooh, we just totally saved it. So now we're getting low on gunboat energy. I just did not want the SEMO to kill brick there. So we're going to drop, oh, fudge. Just as I say that, brick is down and out for the count. 35 GBE left. This is going to get sloppy. I'm so happy that I've got the critters to play with. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to hope for the best here. So 1, 2, oh my god, we're going to get this. 3, one more, guys, one more. And boom goes the dynamite. Wow, I didn't think we were going to get that. I shouldn't say that because we are fully boosted. But Captain Dan, sorry, bud. And we did get the intel. So first player base, successful with the Zookas. I think after about, you know, 3 or 4 of these player bases, we will switch it up to bullet. That's right. So we're using brick right now, but we will switch it up to bullet. Not alcohol, guys. Sugar-free Red Bull. That's the stuff right there. I gotta keep it sugar-free to keep those pearlies white. So we're going right back at it, guys. I think the next player base is going to be pretty legit. No scout, we are just going to send it. I think I might have scouted a few of these bases in the past, so I do apologize. I do like keeping things interesting. So it looks like we've got Chinese friend. Nope, do not want to find new opponent. I want to attack. So we crush Dr. Terror. Oh, no shield generator. So I don't know if you feel the same way, Krusty, but when I am attacking bases that do not have shield generators, I like to call them the cakewalk, because literally you just need to walk up to the bakery and take your cake. HQ is the bakery. Zookas are hungry. Let's get some cake. Now it's important here that we don't spread, so they should start going straight once we get lined up with the hot pot and the shock launcher here. Perfect. So one more smoke, and then we're going to do our 2 smoke drop. So remember, guys, it's important to do the 2 smoke drop there, because you do want to make sure that when the Zookas are directly flaring the core, they will spread and the 2 smokes will give enough room. So 2 critter boxes, and we're going to drop shocks like it's going out of style. And looks like we were sloppy with the shock. Wow, man. Like a millisecond or 2 later, and I think we definitely would have been out of every single one of those Zookas. We did get intel, so that's good. But here I'm thinking that things are going legit with the shocks, and we missed the shock on the hot pot, and it like toasted like 80% of our Zookas. So, So we're going to reload, and we're going to send it right to the next player base, guys. By the way, it's like 20 or like 22 degrees right now. I mean, like, it is hot. I'm not sure if it's showing me sweating on the cam right there, but oh my Lanta. That's why I wanted to make sure that I had some water and that, you know, I was prepared just to keep things cool. You know, last thing I want to show is just, you know, some sweaty guy playing Boom Beach, and I don't think that'd be very interesting. Perfect. Okay. So we are going to reload. And looks like the next player base is Warehound TDD. Warehound TDD. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but look at that, guys. Cakewalk. Okay, so I think we can flare directly to the left of the core there. So if I zoom in here as we scout for the attack, I see no mines, I see no mines, I see no mines. We've got mines. So I'm going to play it safe, and we're going to drop 2 crit. Oh, that's right. I should probably launch them now because we do have the delay from the cryo bomb. So I am going to launch a 3-smoke landing. Essentially, it's like a triangle to get all the smokes up, all the Zookas up to the 3rd smoke. And we're going to go directly to our kill spot right in front of the flamethrower. And as long as I don't gap my smokes, I think we should get this, guys. So looks like things are going just a wee bit laggy, so I hope this does pass. And we are getting close to our kill spot here, so we are going to drop our 2 smokes. 1, 2, perfect. We're going to activate battle orders. And we just need to directly flare that core. So I'm going to shock early, at least the machine guns there. We're going to drop a cryo bomb back here, and we're just going to medkit our Zookas. And the rest should be history. One more, and boom goes the dynamite. So that's what I'm talking about. So it looks like we were successfully able to bring down. Where did Hound go? Number 4 today. Right on. Well, Krustyco, I'm so happy to hear that, man. I'm definitely, after I'm done this live stream, like I said, man, I'll go to your channel and I'll check out that video, and I'll show that support right back at you and give you a sub. Right on, Krusty. Ooh, so looks like we got some chat in the task force. So the boys were going on a little bit earlier. I was making fun. Oh, that's right, language sometimes does get a little 18A in the chat. But we were making jokes here. KJ was going that making some hot wings and beer in the fridge because we were talking that hockey was on. And then I was like, that's legit, KJ. Haha, having tacos over here because that's what SkullCrusher had for dinner. I had tacos. Delicioso. And then I was just saying, yo, straight up, the weather was gorgeous, so it's gorgeous weather. KJ's throwing it back at me. He's my fellow Canadian, actually lives in London, Ontario. Your boy SkullCrusher, situated in, well, I'm in southwestern Ontario. I won't give you the exact town. But he's throwing it back out that it's 27 degrees. That's Celsius, which means centigrade. We are Canadian. We do not, we use the metric system. And then KJ said that that's 80 degrees Fahrenheit for Savage and for all the other Americans in my task force. And then Yun is like, laugh my A off, you know, you metrics people, you can go hang out with Keanu Reeves. Because Keanu Reeves is Canadian. The first time I read that, I was just like busting my, it was pretty funny. So Yun's going in. Oh, if Yun's going in, oh, did I miss his hit? Maybe he's all talking. No, we still have 4 hits. Yun has not sent it yet. So anyways, we are going to reload the Zookas. Looks like the statue is ready. I do not play with ice, at least if I was to consider ice with this account. I want to probably run with that 13%, whatever it was, to be honest. I kind of forgot what it was. So we can claim the chest. Let's take a look here. Dark shards, iron, or wood. What kind of question is that? We are taking the shards. 3 more intel. Captain Skull right up to 736. And looks like we're jumping to the next player base, which looks like it's going to be no MFN worries. Well, Mr. No MFN worries, time to crush you. Oh my god. Cakewalk. I love these cakewalks. So, time to... Actually, I'm going to throw a artillery. Maybe I can finish off that machine gun up front. Perfect, look at that. And then we are going to make things interesting with the cryo bomb. Any mines that might be, you know, hidden behind any of the boom cannons. Why do I talk when I launch that cryo bomb? Because then now I'm wasting the delay. And if I lose brick on that, I'm going to beat myself up. I'm not going to beat myself up, but that's what happens. Perfect example of getting sloppy. And we're getting sloppy. Come on, Zookas, get in the smoke. Okay, we're going to drop 2 more smokes to keep them alive. Why are you not? Regroup, you buttheads. Oh my Lanta, so I'm still not giving up on this. That was the sloppiest landing that you're going to see for the cakewalk. So it looks like we've got a handful of Zookas left. Lucky I'm still sitting at 95 gumboat energy. So I don't want to take any chances here. I'm shocking early. Critters. And even though the landing was We still got the base, guys. So no M, F, and worries. No. If that's what his base name actually means, then that's pretty funny. So awesome, guys. Looks like we did crush no M, F, and worries. And we are sending it on the next one. That's right, I got the bot working for SkullCrusher. Don't forget, guys, if anybody is just joining us now, don't forget to say hi. I love it when the viewers interact and say hi, take requests. Maybe you want to see some hookahs, some RZCM, some T-Meds, some Scorchers, some Grens. I mean, just throw a request, you know, we'll switch it up. We're keeping with the Zookas here because that was as per Mr. Krusty Co's request, and we will fulfill the request from the audience. Another cakewalk, guys. Oh my Lanta, look at that. We've got a microwaver. Wow, I think it's the first actual microwaver that I've seen on a player base. And I'm not going to take a chance with it. We've got 178 Gumboat energy, so we're just going to rain Gumboat energy on it. So that's so cool that Buddy had it, but all that hard work for nothing because SkullCrusher ain't going to stand for that. We're going to send Captain Skull up free of my radiation from the microwave. Remember, guys, keeping those Zookas out of the radiation is a good thing to do. And now I'm going to try to get a little tricky here. We're going to go right behind the mortars. As long as we don't gap the smokes again, we just got to keep things tight. And we're going to drop our 2 smokes on an angle here. 1, 2, fantastic. So we've activated battle orders. Let's just zoom out a bit here. We will directly flare the core, and this time I think we're just going to throw critters. Because we've got so much, I think we want to see what happens. So we've thrown the critters, we'll drop a few med kits on the Zookas, battle orders has been activated, and once you look at that, guys, should be one synchronized, boom goes the dynamite. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. Fantastic, 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 fantastic. That is awesome, guys. Ooh. Water for the live streams. I should have thought of that one like during the first video. You get like 20 minutes into talking and then you're like okay, so looks like we've got Breezy over here. Oh, 328 gold, so I might have scouted this fella before. We were promoted. Yes. Okay, oh, let's just peek up there. What's that? That's Fire and Blood. My vid is posted at the bottom of the Boom Beach Discord for some reason. No worries, man. I would definitely take a look at that. No worries, Krusty Co. Oh my, we've got 2 CMOs and a microwaver. What are we going to do? I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to rain Gumboat energy on that microwaver. Why? Because we've got the Gumboat energy and we can. Look at that. That was like 4 barrages. Still sitting at 108 GBE. We'll throw 2 cryo bombs. We will drop the troops. We're going to go for our 2 smoke landing. I think this one is much cleaner than the previous attacks. So once the Zook is all bundled up into the 3rd smoke there, we will flare directly to our kill spot. We will drop the next smokes in the path of alignment. Remember, guys, not to gap your smokes if you're still learning AZ. Remember, it is better to keep your smokes closer together. The more you do your AZ, the more you will get comfortable and the more you will get familiar. I can't believe this. I don't know if I'm going to get this. Those rocket launchers are going to toast me. Ooh, what am I talking about? We got battle orders. We got this. Nice. And boom goes the dynamite. Boom goes the dynamite. Victory. So that's pretty awesome, guys. So far the AZ are working out well. If you are learning anything, if you are learning anything there, Krusty Co, I hope you do say something back here. I mean, it's always important to practice them on the NPC bases and to practice them on the Dr. Terror. Just to kind of get yourself familiar, because if you, once you do get good with them, I mean, that's how you're going to win ops. At least that's how you win higher level operation bases. I mean, if you're in a task force that is running Forlorn Hope, Massive Attack, deep cut, even dead end, and curtain call and choke point and all those operations below. Practicing the AZ with the smoke and getting your timing right, and then throwing your shocks. It's very important, and high level task force look for that, especially if you are planning on placing on the leaderboard. So I'm a big fan of the AZ. It's too bad I can't do an operation hitter, or else I'd probably send it right now. But that's okay, because we have a full map of player bases, and that's just as good. So that's the thing I like about my level here. That's what I notice, is there is not very many shield generators. And the reason is because I think either most players don't give a damn. Look at that. We were so delayed on the smokes. I'm going to drop one more because that's going to time out soon. Look at that. If I didn't drop that fourth smoke, I think we would have lost a good amount of our Zookas. So now we're going to flare directly to our kill spot. Drop the smokes in the path of alignment. We will keep the smokes tight just because of how many defenses are in the surrounding. Zookas are all in position. We will directly flare the core, and 103, look, 1 shock, 2 shock, 3 shock, 4 shock, 5 shock. We just threw 5 shocks, guys, and looks like 2 med kits. And look at all that ice. I should have checked that core. This guy is packing ice. Come on, Zookas. Come on, Zookas. Come on, Zookas. Yes! So looks like that's all we needed. We lost all the Zookas. That's 96 Zookas. Rip. Wow. But we are full boosted. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If we weren't fully boosted on that, I don't think we would have won that. 96 Zookas. Rest in peace. Oh my God, that is insane. Absolutely insane. 96 Zookas just dead, just like that. They're not going home to their Johnsons. I mean, no more. All the widowers, or whatever the male. That's a lot of dead. Yeah, sometimes you get sloppy with the shocks there, Krusty, and that's exactly what happened with me, man. So it's all right, man. You can breezy and still pull off the win. So that's what makes being a good Boom Beach player interesting. Is the good hits make a good show. The sloppy hits sometimes make an even better one. Alrighty. So it looks like we've got a shield generator all the way in the back here. So I think we're actually gonna try something a little bit more technical here. We're gonna take out the shield generator prior to taking out the headquarters. So I think we're gonna drop a cryo bomb here. I don't see any rocket launchers in range of the beach, so I think we can safely drop them. Right on, Krusty. That's what it's all about, and hopefully you can learn something from it, and then eventually you'll pass it on to your task force, and then they'll pass it on, and then, that's how we keep this Boom Beach community, and that's how we keep this Boom Beach information oh my God, see, I'm talking again, Krusty, I didn't see the machine gun up front. Okay, that's okay. See, you've got to be able to play on the fly as well and react on a dime's notice, because there's some times where you might accidentally not see a mine when you're scouting, and you're going to hit it, and then, one more mine or one more bad step, and then there goes the rest of your Zookas. So being able to improvise and being able to play on the fly. Sorry for that. I thought I disabled all the notifications. Why is that still showing up? So anyways, we are just going to get the Zookas into position there, activate battle orders, and we're gonna directly flare that shield generator. We're gonna throw cryo bomb. We're going to slow it down. Once we take out that shield generator, boom, we're going to re-smoke. So we're going to get the Zookas back under the smoke, and now we're going to flare directly to our kill spot. And hopefully we still have enough gunboat energy to pull this off. This looks like we're down to 37. Looks like we're down to perfect. So I've got 22, 18. I don't even have enough to re-flare the core. Breezy. Ah! So this is a perfect example, Krusty, of what not to do. So now I'm just going to drop a critter here, because I'm defenseless. You're shooting fish in a barrel here, man. If I can get enough gunboat energy, maybe I can just directly flare the core, but I think we're going to lose all our Zookas before we have a chance to do anything. Oh yeah, that was embarrassing. So we're going to do that again, but this time we're going to do it a little more technical, because to be honest with you, I didn't need to use battle orders to take out the shield generator, and I was just getting sloppy. So I'm getting all excited with the commentary, and I got to take a step back here for a second and realize that I am putting on a show here, and you gotta win. No point of putting on these kinds of live streams if I'm not able to finish the base. So let's get back in here, guys, because now I'm motivated and I don't like the fact that we didn't get that. So just to be safe, I am going to clear that shock mine. That was a little bit of a problem for me. Perfect. And we are going to throw one cryo bomb here. And we're going to keep the landing the same. I just have to keep in mind that when the Zookas do get in range of that machine gun, it is going to spell trouble. So we are going to drop the first smoke a little early. And we're going right up to our kill spot. So I'm kind of hoping that brick will hit those mines and save my Zookas. So far, so good. We're spreading. Why are we spreading? We're spreading. Why are you spreading, Zookas? Come on, ladies. So I'm still going to keep it going with what we're doing. Perfect. So looks like we're going to keep going. I might have to reflare. That's okay. And we are going to directly flare the shield generator now. Perfect. Drop the cryo bomb. Now we're going to re-smoke. Come on, keep them alive. Perfect. Okay, so now I got to be a little bit cleaner on getting them to the core here. So we took out the shield gen. We were sloppy on the first hit. I think we can manage with one smoke at the end here. So I am going to activate battle orders, 34 gunboat energy. We are going to directly flare the core. And we're going to cryo bomb and critter. And I think this should be enough to finish it off. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! Wow. Woo! I think I was sweating a little bit on that one. There's no way I think I was going to screw that one up again. To be honest with you, I didn't even have to take out the shield generator first. I just wanted to make things a little interesting. So I'm so happy we were able to bring that base down, because if I failed that twice in a row, whew, might be a little embarrassing. Oh, I am liking that sugar-free Red Bull. So, looks like we are going to reload, and we are sending it on the next player base. Dun 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 dun, up to 745 victory points. So we are climbing on the secondary count. Oh, looks like Yun hit. Ooh, Yun finished Manticore, or Boomtown. Let's take a break here. Take a look at Yun. Yun is a very, very funny man in my task force who has the humor of a... I don't even know what to describe, because it is the most vulgar, entertaining humor I think I've ever laughed at, and that Keanu Reeves was the most PG stuff I think I've seen come out of his mouth. Oh man, so let's speed this up. So what are we doing here? I want to see some action. So if anybody is just joining us right now, what's up? SkullCrusher here. We are doing some nightly map clearing on my Captain Skull account. Roughly got 745 victory points at the moment. We are watching some operational hit right here from Yun. Looks like he has bullet with the AZ, and this should be a clean core hit. So this is Deep Cuts Boomtown that had 256 force points. This is no laughing matter. But I think Yun did an excellent job here. Threw the cryo bomb. Let the Zookas time the rest out, and boom goes the dynamite. So there's Yun's hit on Boomtown. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, I think on the I think probably on the next live stream, Krustyco, I most definitely will. I'm not going to switch to the baby account right now, because then my email will be shown on the live stream, and I'd rather not have it happen that way. Or I could pause the live stream and then switch it over. But I can show you actually. Just going to move my face up here for a second, man, and I'm going to go into the task force here. And if you see my task force, this is me. This is the OG Boomers. So SkullCrusher, that is my main account. We're killing the task force with the intel right now. And then I've got Captain Skull, which is my secondary account, right under Todd the Terrible there. So SkullCrusher main account, 1,150. We've got Captain Skull sitting at 745. And then if you go into find and you actually type in the task force, I mean, this is all you got to do. You just got to type in the exact same task force as mine, OG boomers. And now you're going to see OG boomers at the top, which is my main task force that I lead, and then you're going to see little OG boomers. And you can see right there at 31, the leader, Skull 30 map clearing, and you know, all I use is tanks and Kavan. Tanks are level 3, and Kavan just gets it done. So boomers, you can definitely check that one out, and you can find Baby Skull, Mini Skull, SkullCrusher 2S. We are full at the moment. We might be growing to a 25-man group soon enough, depending on how the task force does. We've got some new members, and I'd like to keep things interesting. So 745 victory points. Next player base is Manuel. I like that name, Manuel. So I see a headquarters tucked way up in the back with a mortar. Okay, so let's clear some mines, guys. Perfect. Perfect, and I think we're gonna throw one more. Perfect, so I heard a shock there. So this time I am gonna start with brick, and we'll be in range of those rocket launchers. So we're gonna throw almost like a curved smoke pattern. And once brick gets to the front of those statues, we will reflare to the center of that fourth smoke. Next smoke, we are going to keep it tight along the left wall, and as long as I did my job properly and clear the mines, should be smooth sailing all the way to the core. So keep in mind, guys, we are going full disco, and which fully means that we are fully boosted, and I still got 87 gunboat energy. I mean, I think I'm on like my 12th or 13th or 14th smoke. 2 smoke drop right at the kill spot, 50 gunboat energy, and I think we are going to directly flare the core next here, guys. So directly flare the core. I think I'm just going to throw a cryo bomb, and I'm going to hope for the best. Suck it, laser. And look at that, guys. One synchronized, boom goes the dynamite. That's what I'm talking about. We brought it down, no problems. I think we had minimal Zuko casualties. I don't even think we had any Zuko casualties. Let's take a look here. No defenses. Happy chefs. Yo, I'm definitely will check that out. Krusty Co. The happy chefs. Okay. So look at that, no casualties. Wow. I love it when you can finish off a player base with no casualties. It really kind of shows that, yeah, I just took your base out without losing a single troop. So it looks like we've got KN Nylander. Let's see how we do on KN Nylander. Nylander, we'll see. Okay, microwaver number 3. Wow. So the players are using the microwavers tonight. So let's drop one barrage, 2 artillery. That did almost nothing. I'm going to go for one more barrage, one more artillery. And looks like that was enough to bring it down. Fantastic. So I think I'm going to keep it tight along the left wall here. I don't see very many mines, unless there is one behind that boom cannon. Nope. Perfect. So now we're going to drop brick first, and we're going to get our curved smoke pattern. Except this time we're going to drop that 4th smoke directly almost in the radius between the first 3 smokes. We will reflare to the statues. Look at this, guys. Statues, by the way. Can you say full offense? Oh my god. Oh, we hit a mine. So you got to think on the fly here now. So now I'm going to hit a med kit because I need to bring those Zuka's health back up, because if I hit one more mine, boom goes the dynamite, and SkullCrusher is not going to finish this base. So now we are going to keep the path of alignment. I'm going to try not to gap my smokes here and keep the Zukas lined up. 60 gunboat energy remaining. And we've got that headquarters. Still a few more smokes to go. So we're going to directly flare to our kill spot now. 1 smoke, 2 smoke. Looks like we've got 30 gunboat energy left. Looks like we've got a couple Zukas peeking right at the end of the smoke there. 17 gunboat energy, 11 remaining. Directly flare the core. 6 gunboat energy left. Oh my god. Looks like we're going to go for a cryo bomb, and we're going to hope for the best here. Oh my god, we didn't get it. How embarrassing is that? Oh my my god, that is awful. There's got to be like a sliver of health left on that HQ. If I actually had a barrage left or an artillery, I would have been able to just finish it off with gunboat energy. So, embarrassing. We lost everybody. There was a sliver of health left. KN Nylander is going to watch that attack. He will share it with his task force and he will say, hey guys, look at this awesome defend. And you know what? He's right, because that was just awful. So let's do this a little bit cleaner now, guys. We're going to throw it. Except this time, we're going to drop 2 smokes. I'm going to reflare in front of that boom cannon and then drop my 3rd smoke. So I'm getting hit from the rocket launcher there. I'm going to get another hit in a second. Perfect. So now I'm going to actually try something a little different here. We are going to flare them a little bit more of an angle. One more, 126 gunboat energy. I think we can do this properly now. So now we are going to go directly above that boom cannon. Looks like the smokes are on alignment. And I don't know what the heck I did that first attack, because now the Zookas are in position and we've got 67 gunboat energy. Wow. So now we're going to activate battle orders. We will directly flare the core, and it is time to shock our little hearts out cryo bomb. Come on, 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 come on. Yes! And that's what I'm talking about. So it was really embarrassing, the first attack. I don't know how we ended up failing, but there was literally like just a sliver of health left, and it beat us. Oh my Lanta. Looks like I'm going to try it anyways. But that SEMO is going to be a little bit of a threat. So I think I am going to those smokes because... Hey, Jaeger, what's up, man? I'm going to do a 1 smoke drop at the end here because I think I've 13, 14 Zook. And hopefully to finish... We're getting a little dangerous here. So I am going beside that hot pot. I think I do want to push up a little bit more. Right above that grappler. 3 shocks, 1, 2, 3. And looks like gaming it out, playing PUBG. So I think we've got a few more player bases to finish off. Let us throw a cryo bomb here. Perfect. So we've just cleared a point where it is unwatchable. There is that Wi-Fi signal again. Okay, boom goes the dynamite. Would you look at that? Look at that dance party right there. So much color going on. Okay. So looks like we did get the intel. Perfect. Okay, so let us reinforce that. Looks like we're back up to, wow, 757 victory points. Guys, we have been crushing these player bases. Got a few resource bases, that's okay. And I think we do have a handful of NPCs, but I think that was it for the player bases. So, fantastic. I think now we are going to start on some of the NPC bases. But before we do that, I am going to put a minor pause on the live stream, probably about 5 minutes at the most. I just want to check a few settings. I want to refill my water here, and then we are going to continue the nightly map clearing session here on Wednesday, May the 2nd, 2018 with SkullCrusher. So the live stream will be put to a pause for 5 minutes, guys. We will be back. 0309. Fantastic. So, hey everybody, SkullCrusher back again. I just want to make sure everybody is doing okay. I do apologize for the lagginess that we had with the live stream. We were an hour in, so I just wanted to take a quick pause, grab another drink of water. Cheers, guys. And then keep this nightly boom map clearing session going. So, we do have the Zookas loaded, and we just had a pretty fun job clearing our NPC bases and our Dr. Terror. Dr. Terror! Yeah, I just did that. And I think we're going to switch it up right now, guys. I think we are going to make our way over to the gunboat. And, ooh, they blocked out that. That's okay. We're going to go RZCM Sparky. And I think we're going to have some fun with... Is that a player base that just showed up? Oh, that was Nylander. Oh, we crushed him. Okay, that's all right. So, I think we are going to make our way... Let's just go back to the base for a second here. Operation 2 hours, 32 minutes left. We are full disco right now. Look at that lovely Christmas tree with that Iron Haste trophy. Oh my god. It's an embarrassment. I should have a golden haste trophy there, but that's okay. So, I think we're going to start things with Asterisk. Yeah, my god, I can't pronounce these names for the life of me. So, ooh, this is the one that sometimes does give a little bit of a hard time. So, I think since we do have the critter cost reduction with the gunboat energy, I think I'm going to drop 2 shocks on the rocket launchers, and I'm going to rain critters on these rocket launchers, and hopefully I can time this where I can finish off these rocket launchers pretty much before these shock launchers go. Perfect. So now we're going to drop the rest of our troops. We're going to get a critter box in there to clear some of those boom mines. We're going to get a cryo bomb up top here, finish off the rest of those boom mines while we keep those shock launchers for defenses don't even know it's tricky, while her critters just give that additional added distraction. Like we just crushed that NPC base. No intel. I think we are going to drop a cryo bomb here. Perfect. Okay, so just double check here. Yep, stream is going good. Cryo bomb over there. Let's close things up over here. Move the face up. I want to be able to see the casualties as they happen. And here we go, guys. So we've switched it up from the all Zuka to the RZCM, and looks like we've just lost a rifleman right off the bat. We're going to start throwing critter boxes just because we can. Nice little zigzag of a pattern. And perfect. So it looks like we've got the cryos crushing it right now. And boom goes the dynamite. So this is a pretty effective combo. I hope you guys enjoy using it too. I know I myself am having a good time with it. Not alcohol, guys, just my sugar-free Red Bull. That's what I'm talking about. Not sponsored. I just love that taste. Got to keep those pearlies white. Stay away from that sugar. So, I think we are going to send it on the next NPC, which is going to be Teardrop. So we're almost back up to 760 victory points. Wow. So if anybody has been brave enough and has joined us throughout the whole stream here, we've gained 30 victory points so far, which I think is absolutely amazing. We're going to try to take out all these rocket launchers again with the critters. I just love how you can just drop critters like it's going out of style. But then I still have to worry about these mortars and these shock launchers, because that's just going to spell death for the RZCM. We've got the critters on the right flank, keeping the defenses distracted, while the RZCM push up the left flank and keep doing their thing. We will reshock this cluster of defenses. Shock launcher mortars are held. And once we take out that shock launcher and that last mortar, come on, guys, come on, come on, come on, come on, take it out. Perfect. We're going to reflare up here. So we're going to drop some smokes. I want to keep those troops alive. I want to keep those medics alive. And we're going to drop another cryo bomb right up at this top corner over here. Fantastic. Look at that. And now we are going to keep pushing in. So this is going actually really well, guys. I'm actually surprised at how well this is going. If you're surprised at how well this is going too, let me know. And we got the intel. Nice. So I bet you the boys in the task force are liking this. And looks like things are going much quicker on my end. So I think that was a much needed pause in there. We're going to reload the RZCM, and we've got more NPC guys that are just waiting to get crushed. So we've got Big Boar that is next on the lineup. Ooh. Cryo, rifle, Sparky, hack, cryo, Zuka, medic, Zuka, and the rest should be history, guys. Okay. So I've got this cluster of rocket launcher and 2 shock launchers up in the corner I have to worry about. My riflemen are dying at a staggering pace. So I'm having so much fun with the cryos and the critters that I don't even actually utilize the shocks that much anymore. Well, at least for this week while they have this tribe going on. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, large crystal. Nice. I love getting the large crystals, guys. I hope you guys do too. So, I think to keep things interesting, I love showing all levels of gameplay here in Boom Beach. So we are running things right now with my Captain Skull account, and I am going to bring it to the task force right now. And I'm going to show you guys here. We've got SkullCrusher, which is my main account. 1,151 victory points. We are rocking it with Captain Skull right now, currently sitting at 761 victory points. And if you actually go into the task force, I'm going to give you a sneak peek and a little bit of a preview of my feeder task force. So I am the leader of the OG Boomers, and I am also the leader of the little OG Boomers. And as you can see, 10-man force, 2,108 force points. And there is, look at that, there is SkullCrusher 2S. 342 victory points. Ain't that something? No, actually, no, it's not. But I am looking forward to growing it. And tomorrow's live stream 3. And there is a level 65. That is also a lieutenant rank 3. There's a chance that we will be paired up against each other. Grind, and this is just exactly how the game goes. So either find a way to beat the base, let it are a lower level player. It is just how the matchmaking system works. It's right on my bed. So we will be making our way right, and looks like we've got the satellite dish leg. So let's just see how we're doing over here for a second. I want to make sure that I'm a little bit earlier than I anticipated. And looks like the cryos are doing their thing. Look at all that gumboat energy. I haven't even used any of these critters yet. So let's just put the critters on the map to make it look important. Ooh! I just got 2 victory point from an NPC base. I know that's possible. I know that's very plausible. But it doesn't happen very much for me. So I'm pretty happy that that just happened right now. So it looks like things are slowing down a little bit more. The stream might be a little laggy. If that is the case, I do apologize. Okay, I gotta get to a point where I got some music going in the background. I mean, I was watching Leo Coach's live stream earlier for Guns of Boom, or Booms of Gun, or I don't want to screw it up, or essentially what it's called. Kills, brutal kills. It's a Boom channel, that guy's always putting on a show. Even as a having too much fun with this man. Up to the corner here. ZCM, that is we were disconnected during combat. That is never good, so let it reload here for a second. It is not loading right now. So looks like we've got some chat going on. Good luck. Hey, good job, Yun, catching up. Yeah, they know it. So let's say hi to the task force. Sup, fellas? Perfect. Alrighty, so let us reload. Our 20 minutes to go, but we're gonna finish it on Savage that knows I've been YouTubing and live streaming, and he's in April. So then we changed it to Mega Savage. So now we're one of those Mega Crab hits.
we are going to clear. So we are going to start shocking some defenses, and we're just going to let the cryos just hit that core and not. I mean, I want to finish at least the rest of the NPC bases before I say, okay, I've just thrown in the towel. That's it. So let's not see that satellite dish in the corner. Ooh, that's a good sign. We did not see the satellite dish in the corner. Alrighty. Haha, Boston down 1-2 after tonight's game. I don't know if you guys are hockey fans here, but go Tampa. I am a Leafs fan, but unfortunately, Leafs got their butts kicked by the Bruins. I shouldn't even say butt kick, because they did put up a heck of a fight. And we've got lock on right now. So we are going to send the RZCM on lock on. So it looks like we're going to drop some cryo bombs here. And we're just going full disco right now. So we are fully boosted. Look at that. I think we dropped about seven or eight critter boxes there. And so far, so good. We are just going to let the troops kind of spread out and do their thing. Just drop another critter box up here. Let's see. So far, that does seem to be going okay right there. Perfect. And let us drop some more critters and some more cryos. Perfect. Boom goes. Guys, look at that. Look at guys. Nice. So let's keep things going smooth. I'm still seeing a little bit of a buffer over here, so I do not like that. We are going to reload. Lots of hits, I'm told. Just got home. I probably worked today there, Foghat. So, any more NPC bases? Resource base, resource base, resource base, resource base. I think that is NPC. 1 hour, 35 minutes, 2 hours. If I would have done this live stream like another hour and a half later, I probably would have been able to finish things off with that operation hit. But that's okay. We still have 3 hits left. Task Force has the easiest base left on dead end, deep cut, which tap here. I hope we finish it with 3 hits. Maxed out player. Go back, make it, just kind of relive that nostalgia of regrowing your base, regrowing your SkullCrusher will appreciates a lot in any of the support that he can get. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in.